Oh my god.
What the
Hey.
fuck? What the?
Look, you see what I'm saying? You see what that nigga do?
Hey, y'all done started. Y'all done start mic up again. Let me chill. Come on, man.
Chill out. Chill out, man.
You wouldn't have to
Chill
pass it.
out.
You wouldn't have to pass it, bro. Why you want to be the point guard if you don't pass
Damn,
it?
I'm trying to pass. That's me. I'm trying to pass.
that light, bro. I don't know what the hell going on. My internet keep flipping out. I got good at internet now. Everybody had good internet. My stream be trash. So, at night, goddamn, the internet wanna bug out, jump out and shit. Do all type. Shout out to the three, man.
We
Oh,
live
sorry,
on
man.
EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen.
They doing snatch the envy.
The pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Look at you, giving my hometown some love. Respect to the Queen City. It's going to be a big-time game tonight. Let's see who's ready to play on the floor.
You're a king in those parts. You never forget where it all began. And we're ready to start this one at midcourt. Let's do it. Simmons to Drummond. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Jokic. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Oh, a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Giannis for two. It's LeBron with the rebound. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
To Oladipo. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Here's Harden with the rock.
I got him.
James.
I'm on D.
Andre Drummond tips it. Giannis Antetokounmpo swats it. Simmons into the front court. Down by one. Big finish at the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Has a chance. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Oladipo. Harden's on him. Nikola Jokic with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Watch cut.
Deep left corner. James. Add 2 points to the board. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard.
Down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy.
Get out of
As
there,
a
what?
passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
To Drummond. Ferocious slam inside.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some
Where
kind
did it come from?
I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Oladipo, not that time. Porzingis to James. Cash in. Yes. When this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
In the All-Star game, breaking ankles. Breaking ankles at the All-Star game.
Wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Hey. Man, my internet keep jumping out for some reason. Y'all don't know what's going on, but y'all these back-to-back screens, back-to-back.
To Oladipo.
Double.
Giannis Antetokounmpo missed his first. That one goes.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
With the interception.
Man, that was a meal now.
Giannis in control of the basketball. They're down 3. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Oh, he had him there for a second. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Oh, they called a foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Oladipo to Simmons. Kristaps Porzingis rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when offenses come out in beast mode. You attack the paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up and knock down some threes.
Hey!
finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Giannis Antetokounmpo with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oladipo against Harden. To Drummond. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Harden. From long range, Hawk shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And, Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
To Butler.
Watch that cutter.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Simmons. Oh, emphatic slam.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
LeBron James. LeBron James. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Oladipo into the front court. Down 6. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Victor Oladipo. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First try at the line,
Next
no
time,
good.
next one.
Missed the second.
I got
0
shooter, I
for
got
2. Lillard guarded by Jimmy Butler. To James. LeBron James. That's now.
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go.
Not that time. Nice pass to set things up. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
To Oladipo. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He'll take that any day.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Flushes down the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Hey! Oh, I stuck.
Rockets with the basketball. Down 3. Oladipo to Embiid. Joel Embiid. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Play some D. I got ball.
To
Keep up,
Towns.
Match up.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Oladipo.
Cutter, good tag.
Unbothered by the defense. He drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. 3 for 3 in this first half.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. When you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Dragic into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Paul. Beyond the arc for three. Can't connect. It's no good. Karl Anthony Towns. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one. We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll get a minute to regroup and talk things over. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Durant knocks it down from mid-range.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Fires the three. He engulfed him that time.
I bet that.
Butler to Dragic. And takes it away.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
That's going to be out of bounds. To Griffin. Dragic. Shot clock winding down. Dragic. No good. That's great defense. To DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Can't connect from inside.
Oh, cooking.
To Porzingis. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Dragic to Butler.
I got him. Trap.
Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Short jumper off the mark. To Towns.
I'm going. Run. Cut it. Make it tough.
Fires the
Well,
three.
deep.
Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Butler to Dragic. Screen coming to Dragic. Shot clock winding down. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Durant. Kevin Durant. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
DeRozan with the basketball. Leads 5. Won't go down. Defenders lucky he wasn't called. From the painted area, won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Yeah, me and you, 93. Let's go. What you got?
That's me. I got ball.
To Porzingis. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Durant. Picked up by DeRozan. rebound gathered in by Towns. Paul across the timeline.
Shit.
Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away.
You go back to the principles, things that we learned when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passer.
Kevin Durant. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Yeah, time to cut up.
As they will get together and talk things over.
Gotta cut up.
Being made in this one.
All right, let's do this.
Down low, Jokic. Pascal Siakam sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Dragic matched up with Harden. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Damn.
Durant with the basketball up top. Lead stands at 7. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's dead.
To Jokic. Nikola Jokic. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. A drive.
What?
Misses. Has a chance. That's no good. To Leonard. For 3. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Off the assist.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
And finishes strong.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Durant.
You better have that.
Kawhi Leonard knocked it away.
Oh! You should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
Good defense.
Pascal Siakam. Shot won't go. Harden. Oh, Aaron.
Damn, man.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Harden.
I'm hurt. Ooh, cut.
Deep left corner.
Shot.
He shoots. Off the mark. Dragic with it. The lead stands at 9. Durant to Dragic. Goran Dragic. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Follows his own shot with that one. Nice follow-up. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Harden. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Harden. Durant there to claim the rebound.
I'm going, push it.
I know you. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Leonard.
I got help. I got your help.
Nikola Vucevic. Huge block. Lets it fly from long range. There it is. Nikola Jokic with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Leonard. Kevin Durant pins it. That's going to be out of bounds.
Man, come on. Wow.
Dragic with the basketball. It's an 11-point game. Here's Durant for two. Knocks it down off the step back. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
He's the answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan.
That's crazy, bro.
Things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. Looking good. 4 for 5.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great. That's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And stuffs it home. Here on the home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
We'll live.
Cleans the offensive glass. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off.
They have to keep him in their grasp.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Dragic into the front court. Lead is 12. Vucevic to Dragic. Here's a chance for long range. Dragic wide open, knocks it down.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Off the mark on his free throw. Dragic with it. His team on top by 13. Kristaps Porzingis snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
This game is all about playing
What? We could get the read.
They are about actually making the shot.
I had the ball. Look at that.
Lineups. Here come some changes.
Easy. Like, bro. Come on.
Goran Dragic trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away. Terrific vision. Slam dunk.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Jokic. Oh, emphatic slam.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Muller to bring it up. His guy's up by 15. Siakam guarded by Towns. The pass set it all up. To Leonard. Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both.
Oh, yeah, good shot, boy. Way to hit, way to hit.
To Griffin. Karl Anthony Towns sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Dragic with the basketball. The advantage is 13 points. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Oladipo into the front court. The lead is 11.
Watch that cutter. I got the cutter. Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter.
Jokic. And that's going to get out of bounds. No turnover as possession stays where it was. DeRozan. To Jokic. And Nikola Jokic with the three. You have to respect every aspect of his game.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making...
Let's do it.
Wow, that had it. And I brought it to an 8-point game. They took me out the game.
Antetokounmpo to Vucevic. Yes, and the foul, and a chance of three coming up.
And I love
Yeah, man, what that, bro?
Leverage on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Nikola Vucevic at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To James. Harden. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
First free throw is good.
Good shot.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
LeBron James with the rock.
What's that screen?
Nikola Vucevic tips it. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
What the hell that though, bro? When I let KD in on the shot like that, I knew.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The East got the win in a nail-biter. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were...
We got an MVP. I bet a KD.
MVP.
And I told.
Is your all-star game MVP. So much of this game is about the fans, so it's great that he put on such a memorable show for them. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2.
Number 1.
East All-Stars did what. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose.
I'm going to say this right now. This All-Star game was one to remember. And the reason why it was so memorable was because of the one showed out in this All-Star game, Max. This is a memorable one.
Yeah, you're saying a lot about an exhibition game.
I know I've criticized the effort in the All-Star game in the past. I am guilty of that. But the bottom line is the one turned his game up for this All-Star game.
Be that as it may, Stephen A., the competitiveness of an All-Star game isn't even like a regular season game, let alone a playoff game.
You know what? You still doubting my man. You're still doubting the one. And you will rue the day you do that, Max Kellerman. You keep your eyes on this kid for the second half of the season. He is going to show out. And you'll be thanking me later.
Did you say rue the day?
Yes.
We welcome you to downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of the dream, Hakeem Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Yao Ming. Yes, things are bigger in Texas.
And I tell you, Ed, the energy in this building is scintillating. The Red Rowdies are out, and they're about to make a difference.
And they're ready for liftoff right now from Toyota Center. Opening tip controlled by Memphis, and we are underway. To Howard. Rockets have it. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Shot from in close, no good. Westbrook, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fires the 3, and he buries it. And the system produces once again.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Westbrook, that's usually one that he'll knock down. The follow won't go either.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making them uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
to Capella. Jonas Valanciunas sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Here comes the screen. Russell Westbrook, guarded by Howard. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Josh Jackson. To Valanciunas. From the painted area, won't go down. Westbrook with the basketball. Down 2. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Howard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He becomes so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Dwight Howard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Westbrook with it. Looking to make something happen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good. He's able to polish off the three-point play. Grizzlies own the basketball. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Harden into the front court. Down by 1. To Westbrook. For 3. His first effort off the mark. And a throwdown. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Hey!
Harden with it up top. They're down 3. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You see this all the time. The
Can't
defensive
even
players
get to that
establishing
room.
his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Shout out to the phone, man.
Russell Westbrook. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Jackson. To Howard. Wade. That won't go. To Harden. Trevor Booker rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Look out. Josh Jackson slams it down in the follow.
And Ed, now that I'm considered an old guy at 37, I can say this. Nice bounce, young fella.
Jay, youthful exuberance. Hold on to it for dear life. They're tried by Westbrook, but his shot stays out. To Jackson.
Come on.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Josh Jackson, a couple of free throws on the way. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Russ at the controls. No good. Defense catching a break there. Dwayne Wade. To Kyle Anderson. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
White spent 3 seasons here
Nobody
over from the Lakers. Diminishing results, to say the least, each of those 3 years, as he went from 18 points a game down to 13.
Harden. To Fareed. Scores from the post. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
To Wade. Lets it fly from long range. Like the confidence, but a tough shot for Dwayne Wade. Harden in possession. 5-point game. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. Now a steal. And the Rockets have it. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Going along. Buries it right up in 3. That's too easy.
When a rookie starts to believe he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Now it's Harden at the controls to Capella. Dwight Howard pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
It's Westbrook. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Fareed. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Superman, Dwight Howard. He's now 4 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Houston with the basketball. Surveys the floor. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And the slam.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If
Got
you're
him up.
tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game. Not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Westbrook into the front court. Margins 8. All by himself. Creates his own shot there. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First is your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your sword.
Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Tyson Chandler. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Westbrook across the timeline. Down 8. Driving right to the basket. No, I missed a short one there.
Well, if you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim, you actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Gordon with it. He'll run the offense. To Fareed.
Rotate.
The screen sets him up for 2.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. To Howard. And finishes strong. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Westbrook in the front court. This opening quarter. To P.J. Tucker. Westbrook. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Here comes the screen. Oh, Russell Westbrook. It's been a good night. 60% from the field.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Howard. It's a big finish. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To P.J. Tucker. Westbrook. From long range. It's no good. Shots not going down. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter, and a nice advantage for the Grizzlies. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Houston takes over. Dwight Howard snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Austin Rivers. Knock loose. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Gordon with it. They find themselves down 10.
Right. Nah, I don't need no screen.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken by Chandler. Nene. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Gordon with it, trailing by 10. To P.J. Tucker.
Yeah, they be in our country, man. Like I said earlier, man, it's all by the internet. And he start acting weird.
Gordon, guarded by Tyus
I'm
Jones.
talking about internet good ahead.
Tucker with a shot that misses.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Add 2 points to the board.
Man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
He spun off. Shot that mini.
Gordon with it. Down a dozen. Nene. Trying to cash in. Gordon shoots, can't connect.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter. The next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Jay Crowder is going to get 3 shots here.
Man, hey, I'm going to hit that too, bro.
First one goes down.
Good shot.
Second and 3 is good. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Russell Westbrook. Harden. Here comes the screen. To Harden. Has a chance. James Harden. 3 for 3 in this first half.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To to Wade. For three, the rebound belongs to Houston. Gordon with it. His guys trail by 13. To Harden. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Harden. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Iman Shumpert swats it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Russell Westbrook. Wade. Westbrook with the basketball. His guys currently down by 13. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 75% so far tonight. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Stuffs it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came
Well,
out,
caught a body.
attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Straight.
Westbrook with it. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Gordon picked up by Josh Jackson. Finish that. And scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Fires the three, and he knocks it down, Jay.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Westbrook into the front court. 14-point deficit. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called the 40-inch vertical.
To Wade. The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Missed it at the line. Westbrook across the timeline. Trailing by 14. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming. He's been steady, 83% at the line. First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Wade. Gets to the basket and scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Wade, Harden's on him. 4-3. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Dwayne Wade.
Screen, get over, get over.
Five on the shot clock for Memphis. To Jackson. Fires the three. Second effort. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Gordon with it. Trailing by 15. Here comes the screen. Harden to Capella. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Clint Capella. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Deep left corner. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's Russ at the controls. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys down big. Almost, but no good. Josh Jackson. To Valanciunas. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. No good. Westbrook with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Harden. No good, and no foul. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Going to launch beyond the arc. It's Westbrook with the board. Gordon with it. Down by 15. Harden. To Westbrook. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 75% so far tonight. Dwayne Wade, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Working the outside. To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. To Wade. From long range. That no good. Off the mark. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range. Second effort. The follow won't go either. To Howard. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Harden to Westbrook. Dwight Howard sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose.
The Grizzlies entered halftime with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Rockets were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're...
Game track. Assists.
The Houston Rockets are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game.
Hey.
You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Highlight reel. Easy my highlight. Oh yeah, we double on the way.
These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2.
The top 3.
Number 1.
Hey.
Fellas.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Westbrook down to Fareed. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Kenneth Fareed at the line for 2 shots. A career 65% free throw shooter.
We both 14-8. 15-8.
No good on the second. It's a 1-2 trip. To Valanciunas. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop.
Shout out to the bird. I hit that like button.
Howard with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Harden.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Jonas Valanciunas. Tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Over with.
Harden to Westbrook. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen. Josh Jackson.
Double. Screen come on your left.
To Valanciunas. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
To Howard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. Beyond the arc for three. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down and help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
Here comes the screen. Wade against Harden. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Doesn't get the bounce.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
It's Westbrook. Not that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Russ at the controls. To Fareed.
Here we go.
Here comes the screen. Harden picked up by Josh Jackson. To Fareed. The rebounds pulled down by the Grizzlies. To Jackson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Harden. Screen coming. Iman Shumpert defended by Jackson. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Drop the three.
Rockets have the ball.
And we got the board.
Block up. Here you go.
Baseline drive.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Jackson. Valanciunas. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jackson. For three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Jackson. Fires the three. Off the iron. No good. Jonas Valanciunas. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Underutilized. 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 Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
To Capella. Dwight Howard able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Russ at the controls. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
To Valanciunas. 4-3. It's Harden to pull down the rebound. To Westbrook. Over to the right side. Harden to Capella. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Clint Capella has got 2 shots coming. A career 48% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. To Wade.
They're locked up, boy.
To Kyle Anderson. Fires the 3. Can't blame the defense. Anderson finds a way to hit the 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Memphis, they've got it. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. To Rivers. Tyler Zeller. Huge block. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Harden. Not easy.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. To Harden. On the shot clock. Harden. Deep right corner. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Cashes in for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Anderson. Oh, he had him there for a second. Clint Capella with the block.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
And they're lucky they get the ball back. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitution.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions, Houston. To Jackson. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. The shot, almost.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Knocks it down, off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
It's Grizzlies ball. Lets it fly for long range. Message received. Well defended. Tucker to Harden. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. And drains it.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Has a chance. He's looking for that touch. Tough make through traffic.
Valanciunas giving you that size, giving you that length, a guy that can extend the defense. But you kind of forget that he was the 5th pick taken overall in 2011.
Driving is Harden, but he can't get it to go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Throws it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Kenneth Faried sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Harden with the basketball. Down a bundle. From long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there. Utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
It's in the hands of Harden. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Curling inside. And he scored. They took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Valanciunas. Josh Jackson. Here comes the screen. To Valanciunas. Big finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Memphis with the run. To Wade. Here's a chance from long range. Like the confidence, but a tough shot for Dwayne Wade. Harden. Not that time. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
P.J. Tucker, couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
To Harden. Has a look. Tucker with a shot that won't go.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Beyond the arc for 3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Fly from beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side of that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. You want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. For 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Harden into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right. All going up. Shot.
Short jumper stays out.
I got yours. Go take mine. I got yours.
Flushes down the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. Picked up by Memphis. Long key from 3/4 court. Grizzlies get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This is the presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies dominated this game from beginning to end. What really stood out for me is how many times they scored on second effort plays. It takes heart to keep up that kind of execution, and these guys were relentless. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Rockets are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
Check out the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Assists.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
15 to the.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words.
Get it,
There's
my
no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Get it, my boy. 152. Hey.
Here's our top plays of the game.
Hey.
Number 2. Number 1.
Hey. JJ.
Take a look at the remaining games. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Couple more games going to the playoffs. Everybody, bro.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Countdown to the playoffs has begun and teams are battling out for seeds and home court advantage. Who's going to step up their game and make it to the postseason? Can the rookie The One live up to expectations and help his team secure a seed? Stay locked to Complex News to find out more.
It's good. Get ready to close up shop.